In 2023, Samsung engineers pasted proprietary source code into ChatGPT. And you know what happened next? That one mistake leaked company secrets and led to a company-wide ban on all AI tools. Now ask yourself, do you know what your team is pasting into ChatGPT right now? If you're a CEO, business owner, or senior executive, this is the video you want to watch before your next Monday meeting. I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Otama, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. And here is the one rule that will protect your business. If you would not say it loud in a coffee shop, do not paste it into a public AI tool. I call this the coffee shop test. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to apply it. Here's how to think about it. Imagine you hired an external consultant and you're meeting them in a busy coffee shop. You can talk about generic problems, you can discuss ideas, strategies, frameworks at a high level. Walang issue yan. But you would never pull out a full client contract, tapos read out your exact pricing and discount structure, or start naming employees involved in AR disputes. Hindi, di ba? Because you're in the coffee shop. That is exactly what happens when someone on your team pastes confidential information into a free AI tool. ChatGPT does not hack your system. It does not magically pull data from your servers. The risk is much simpler than that. Whatever your people voluntarily type and paste, the data now lives in a system that you don't control. Now, this is where a lot of executives get it wrong. They think, text lang naman, it's not a file, not a database, so okay lang yan. Well, mali. A single paragraph pasted into ChatGPT can contain your client's full name and contact details, your exact discount structure, an internal complaint with employee names, etc. Even the strategic plans like next year you will acquire this competitor. At kung hindi mo babasahin ng malakas sa isang public place, huwag mo i-paste sa public AI. Text is data, treat it that way. So, paano ba talaga gumagalaw ang data? Simple lang. Step 1, your employee types a question or kaya pastes some text. Yung step 2, that information is sent to the AI provider servers, processed, and a response is generated. And step 3, depending on the type of your account and settings, the data may be logged, stored, or even used to improve the service. And here is the big difference. Free or consumer accounts, well, your inputs can be stored. They may be used for model improvement and the terms are broad. Samantalang, yung enterprise or business plans, they are much stricter, no training on your data, formal agreements, and better security control. And most companies get in trouble because their team is using free accounts with zero safeguards. Walang agreement, walang policy, and walang review. You know, in a Microsoft and LinkedIn study, it said that 83% of Filipino users, 83%, okay, are using their personal or free AI tools at work instead of waiting a company-provided secure enterprise tools. And this is a big problem here in the Philippines today. And also, not all AI tools are equal. Some have enterprise-grade security and audit logs. Others are experimental websites where you have no idea where your data goes. So if there's no agreement, do not trust it with your company information. So let me be very direct with you. Your biggest risk is not ChatGPT, it's not artificial intelligence, and it's not some hacker on the other side of the world. Your biggest risk is unmanaged behavior inside your own team. Staff casually pasting confidential information because they want to make their work easier. Or kaya teams using random AI tools without checking data policies. And leaders assuming if it is AI, it must be secure. And that's how data leaks happen. Hindi dahil sa technology, kundi dahil walang rules. And the cost is real. A single data privacy violation under the Philippine Data Privacy Act can result in fines for up to 5 million pesos plus imprisonment. And that is before you even count the lost clients and damaged reputation. So here is your coffee shop checklist. Save this, screenshot it, and share it with your team today. When using any public AI tool, never type or paste a client identifiable information that includes their names, emails, contact details, and account numbers. Next, full contracts with names, signatures, and exact terms. Internal pricing, discount structures, or confidential strategies. Next would be employee personal data, performance reviews, or mga HR cases. And anything that is covered by an NDA or client confidentiality agreement. Now, here's what you can safely use AI for. It can be used for drafting emails using generic or anonymized examples, brainstorming ideas, frameworks, or outlines, improving grammar or structure on non-confidential content, and summarizing documents that are already public or anonymized. The simple rule is strip the names, strip the numbers, and strip the specifics. Then you can use AI freely and safely. So here's what I want you to do before your next Monday meeting. Send your team a one-paragraph message with 3 to 5 things that they should never paste into AI tools. That's it. Take 5 minutes and do it today. Hindi kailangan perfect muna, basta malinaw and it's written. And if you want more detailed template, I will link a sample guideline structure in the description. Adapt it to your own company. So that the next time someone in a meeting asks you, is ChatGPT stealing our data? Well, you can confidently say, ChatGPT does not hack our systems, but anything we paste into it becomes part of another's environment. So we follow the coffee shop test. That is, if we would not say it loud in a public place, we do not type it in public AI tool. Now that you know what not to type, the next question is obvious. How do we actually use AI safely with our company documents? And that is where private business-grade AI setups come in. And I break that down into this next video. So click it here while this is fresh. Again, I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Automa, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. Reminding you that if you would not paste it in a coffee shop, do not paste it into ChatGPT. See you in the next video.